I know a lot of athletes watch a lot of people that are close friends of mine, and we're kind of getting to a time of the year where a lot of people are retiring and a lot of people's careers are ending. And I know a lot of people personally whose careers didn't end the way that they wanted it to. They didn't have a great ending, and they're upset about it and they're sad about it, and I understand that. And I kind of just wanted to talk about how I feel about that. My personal experience in high school was that I had about as perfect an ending that you could ask for to my high school career. I got faster every year in every event that I swam. I was undefeated my senior year in the 50 freestyle all the way through to states. I won states. I broke our school record. Our school had a record, a history of dominance in the 70s and 80s that had largely gone away, and we brought it back, winning team titles again. It was kind of that perfect riding off into the sunset feeling. And I always look back on my high school career fondly, and I thought that part of that was because of that ending and because of how well everything closed out. And that was true. That was a very rosy, very nice ending, and it did make it even fonder to look back on those memories. But then my college career ended, and it was the complete opposite. It was about as poor an ending as you could ask for. I was dealing with a shoulder injury that had plagued me the last year and a half. It had really hurt me in my attempts to drop time. I had dropped here and there, but it wasn't quite as consistent as it had been the last 5 years before that, towards the end of my high school career and beginning of my college career. And I was a victim of the SEC roster changes and the cuts that followed that. And I was cut while on vacation over a phone call. And just like that, my career was over. So if you want to talk about a bad ending, I didn't get a medal at my last race. I didn't even know when my last race was coming. I didn't even get a face-to-face conversation with the staff to let me know that it was over. And I was crushed over it for a while, and it really, really stung losing out on my senior year. And it was something that really affected the way that I look back on my memories in college swimming. And I was rightfully sad for a long time. But I think the important thing is that when I look back on it now, there's so many things that I look back on fondly, that I think about, that I remember. There's so many relationships and friendships that I have that I never would have had otherwise. And to be honest, the ending is just not something that I think about now that I'm almost a year to the day that it happened. The ending is kind of irrelevant. I still have a good relationship with the staff when I see them around. I still have a good relationship with a lot of the members of the team. I'm still roommates with my teammates at the time. And so a lot of people are going to get poor endings to this sport. You're not going to make NCAAs, or you're not going to win that medal that you wanted to win, or you didn't quite get that record. And I experienced all that. I had goals of records that I wanted to break at UK. I had goals of meets that I wanted to qualify for that I didn't. But that's kind of the beauty of the sport, is you don't get to break your records every time. You don't get to PR every time. You don't get to win the medal every time. And it's made me look really fondly on the times that I did do that and the things that I did get to do. And even more importantly, it's made me, I'm so fond of the memories outside of the pool that I got from swimming, from the hotels, from the meals, to everything like that, that to be honest, I don't even really think about my times. I have a hard time remembering any of my PRs at this point, because all my memories about swimming are just about the people and the moments, and what was truly important about it was the people and the memories and the laughs and the inside jokes. So if you had a bad ending to your season this year, if you had a bad ending to your career, my advice to you would be to feel that you have a right to be upset or disappointed in how it ended. But please don't let it affect the long-term memory of the sport for you and the long-term memory of the people that you got to meet along the way.